Alright, so we're going to work on the forge liner today. We're going to do a little bit of that, then we'll let that cure up and we'll see what we have after that. I know I had to pick up some more furnace cement, and in the process I grabbed some parts for the treadle hammer, grabbed some turnbuckles, some eye hooks, and some S hooks. And some, what are they calling these? Anyways, hook screws. So, the idea being is that this thing, I'm going to remove that part of it. So, that'll be screwed to the arm, and I can hook it on here. This will either be hooked, or I can bend that eye open, hook it on, and we can screw it on that way. All depends on how I want to do it. And then of course I can very easily use S hooks in order to connect that together. Or I may switch it around. Actually, this will probably be at the top, and that'll be at the bottom, so I can pull that down and hook it. The idea being, where the turnbuckles obviously, turn, since I can't get enough preload on that spring, I can open this up as far as I can, as far as it'll go, just before it falls out, hook it all up, and then twist it all down and get that preload on there. I'll have to figure out exactly how I need to do it, but that should do it. And if that doesn't do it, maybe two of them will, one on either end. I don't know. If that all doesn't do it, I may have to do one and then use one of those springs over there and try the same thing. I don't know, but I'm getting kind of annoyed of having that thing sit out there taunting me because I can't use it. And meanwhile, I've got stuff here waiting to be pounded on. Anyway. Alright, let's get these other piggies in order. What do you think? Outside? Underneath? Let's go with outside. The idea is that I'll hook all this up, and as I tighten the turnbuckle, I'm going to watch the arm, and when it gets to the point that it's actually going to let go of that, then I can back it off a little bit. That's the idea. that might work. Let's put that one down here. I'm trying to do this with just one spring. It may be that I'll need the other springs as well. I don't know. I honestly don't know. That's why I got the other hardware. See. Alright, so we're gonna sit this back here, right there, all this down. Hammer. Alright, well, we know one thing. It works. I need to put more springs on. I gotta figure out the configuration so I can put the springs on. I'll be back. Alright, so in the end we went with 2 springs. We've got the one replacement hydraulic spring and the other is half a garage door spring. I'm thinking now that maybe I should have put the garage door spring in here from, you know, like the bar to the edge there to pull this up. I believe that's what part of the problem was. The treadle was too heavy for the spring. The treadle combined with the hammer was too heavy for the spring. That's what I think part of the problem was. As soon as I put the other one on, I could watch it go, and I mean, you can see the distance now that I have. So certainly, so you can see the distance now. Let's just give it another little test. I just got it all together and had it set up. You're going to see the first test again. The treadle is fairly high, but I've got a hook here so it won't go too high. If I need to, I can do it by hand. That moves nice. Alright. Listen some of the pressure on it. You can see I have, once I move it up here, it takes a lot of that pressure off. But if I don't plan on using it for long periods of time, I can just, with the turnbuckles, I can just loosen the springs or loosen the turnbuckles and get the less pressure on the spring, you know, or I can pull the ball the way off if I don't, for instance, if I go away for a long period of time. You know, Navy guys don't ever do that, right? Anyway, so I wasn't planning on finishing that today, so the forge isn't on, and I'm not gonna squash a piece of wood. I always dislike that when guys get stuff finished and they're like, here I go. I'm not gonna hit any metal at all, just a piece of wood. So I'm not gonna hit any metal or wood. You're just gonna see the hammer in its finality, and then once that is cured and put together, I bought some hinges as well, so I'm going to weld a hinge on top and to the door. I'll have to rig something up so that I can hold the door up if I want to. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, yeah, look at that. By the way, I painted it manifold red. I'm still going to do the bottom and the door. Anyways, once that's all done and this is all cured, and the burner is on, which we talked about, going right about there. Then I will give the treadle hammer a try, because the first thing I want to do is throw in the piece of not really herringbone Damascus, but it's sort of herringbone Damascus. Anyways, the two twists with the 5 layers in the center, and get that forged out. And I really have been just waiting for the treadle hammer in order to do that, because of the size of it. Doing it by hand is just going to take a long time, and I think the treadle hammer will work very well, especially now that it's done. So with that, have a good one.